Hi guys, seminar 5 on agility. In this seminar I'm just going to go through a basic agility test that we use at Portsmouth Football Club. We can go through a couple of clips of one of the boys completing that test, and then I'll do a short analysis of the test itself and of the athlete. Before I look at the test, I'm going to start with a couple of definitions because I always find defining agility quite a hard thing to do. So these definitions have come from Sophia Nymphius in the book High Performance Training for Sports. She's defined the change in direction into a predetermined space or location as change of direction speed. This is a little bit different to the definition that she provides for agility. She suggests, therefore, that agility is the perceptual cognitive ability to react to a stimulus alongside or with the ability to change direction as a result of that stimulus. So it's, in essence, reacting to an open environment, whereas a change of direction involves a predetermined plan. Agility is a reaction to an open environment that's constantly changing with, say, defenders or objects in the sporting environment. The test that we use at Portsmouth Football Club as a standard testing method for agility is the Arrowhead test. As you can see, it's described here. It involves a 10-metre sprint, spin around the first cone, sprint 5 metres to cone D, then back up to cone B again, another 5 metres, and then sprint all the way back to the start, which is a 15-metre sprint. We will do this test once where they're spinning off to the right hand side to go from cone A to cone D, and then once when they spin off to go from cone A to cone C. So they get 2 attempts at the test, and the score is taken from each side, an average taken, but also it gives us an opportunity to see if an athlete is stronger turning right or turning left as part of this test. Okay, as you can see the test in action here, we're using timing gates for this test, and you can see the setup there with the yellow cones. The athlete will start a 10-metre sprint, spin round to his left, round to his right, off his right shoulder again, and 15-metre sprint. He's done that in 8.15 seconds. Same things then repeated later on. Again, we'll start with a 10-metre sprint through the light gates, spin off to his right, then off his left shoulder, and his left shoulder again, finishing this one 8.06 seconds, a little bit quicker on that side. So just to look at these clips, what I felt as a coach he was doing is he's throwing himself into the turns a little bit. He's not really putting the brakes on, he's just sort of jumping into the turn and then off one foot pushing away again. So my instruction to him was to try and put the brakes on a little bit, try and slow himself down as he approaches the cone. Like I say, you're not really seeing it there, especially this one, it just jumps in, springs off one leg. So if I'd said to him, slow down, take a couple of steps, slow down, get low, and then drive away from the cone from almost more of a static start, see if he does any better. So as you can see on this next attempt at the same test, hopefully he's going to take a few more steps as he comes into the cone, gets himself a bit lower. He does there. He certainly does on this top one as well. A few little steps, shorter stride patterns you can see, and he's got his time down on that first one, 8.06. The second one was not quite as clear cut in terms of the time, but he did get it down. Again, he just adjusts his start position slightly to give himself the best opportunity. Comes in and then again, smaller strides, smaller steps coming up to the cone. Gets in low there and drives through. Finishes this one at 8.04, it's not quite as extreme. So just as a recap, I just want to go back to those definitions I provided at the beginning. Agility, the perceptual cognitive ability to react to a stimulus with the ability to change direction. Whilst he got his scores down and we were very pleased and he's improved his test results in our agility test, I'm still not convinced that this test is a good method of measuring agility, as the athlete does have a predetermined plan of where he's going to move, where he's going to run. He knows exactly what he's going to set out to do. As a result, I think the Arrowhead test is probably a test of measuring change of direction speed as opposed to agility. So you can look at this athlete and you can say he's done very well. He's improved his change of direction speed by altering his stride mechanics in between reps, but his agility may not have improved. It's very difficult to quantify. It's very difficult to find a test or a measure that will provide an open stimulus in which the athlete's got to react to use their perceptual cognitive abilities of change of direction. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. Just a little view on how we measure agility or change of direction speed at Portsmouth Football Club, one of the tests that's out there and is available to use for measuring that change of direction speed.